who caught fire after being tasered over the weekend is now charged with running from police and driving without a license. The officer who fired the taser is on leave while investigators look into this incident. Our Laura French spoke to a former police officer about this incident. She has that side of the story, but first, Laura, tell us how the suspect is doing tonight.
Well, Candace, 26-year-old Miles November is in critical condition at VCU Medical Center. According to a family friend, his mom posted on Facebook this morning that he underwent surgery this morning and he has many more surgeries ahead of him this week with 80% of his body burned. Now, police say that he led them on a wild ride that ended in flames. Pieces of plastic, tire tracks, and charred grass tell the tale of a police chase that ended on this Chesterfield County highway Saturday night.
The car was like right here, and it was just a ball. It didn't even look like a car. It was torn up.
Coral Hilborn pulled up to this scene moments after police say 26-year-old Miles November, who was suspected of drunk driving, lost control of this car that was not registered to him, rolling it on this bridge near Jefferson Davis Highway and Chester Road. The car traveled up to 100 feet before coming to a stop at this median. And as you can see from the grass, that's when the crash came to a fiery end.
We saw him trying to get up, but after that, he laid back down and he didn't move after that, and I thought he was dead.
November's clothes caught fire after police tased him for fighting rescuers. They likely came in contact with gasoline.
The police officer had no way of knowing whether or not that individual had been exposed to gasoline, and if they had known that, then they would not made the choice to use a taser.
Retired Chesterfield officer Steve Neal says knowing the risk is part of training.
They have to make an instantaneous decision about what they're going to do and what level of force is appropriate. And oftentimes it is appropriate to use force to make sure everybody's safe.
And as you mentioned, that officer is on administrative leave. Typically, they're not put on administrative leave for tasing, but because of the severity of November's injuries, this is part of the policy. Now, as for November, we pulled up his criminal history. These 3 pages are just full of the different charges that he has faced in the past, everything from assaulting an officer to traffic violations to drug charges. They're still trying to figure out exactly how he had possession of the car that was not registered to him. They said that it was someone he knew, but they don't know exactly how he came in contact with that car. We will, of course, keep you posted. Working for you in Richmond, Laura French, CBS 6 News.
Thanks for keeping us updated, Laura.